5 seconds remaining. HellRaisers turn to ban. OGs turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. HellRaisers turn to ban. OGs turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. HellRaisers turn to pick. OGs turn to pick.
I speak for the trees.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OGs turn to pick.
Abyssal Underlord!
All right, everybody, it is time. We are here with the Dota Pit EU Qualifier Grand Final. OG versus HellRaisers in a best-of-5 series. Who will win and who will be done and going home? OG and both HellRaisers trying to get to Croatia here for the Dota Pit Minor, and we'll see who can take it. As we jump into the series, thank you so much for joining us here. My name is Mop. With me is Brax. Brax, how do you feel about HellRaisers' chances here against this OG squad?
Hello, Mott. I feel like, HellRaisers are very active in the early game, but of course, OG is OG. I feel like this team plays the best in late game. And I don't know. It's going to be tough. This is the real test, isn't it? To see how well they can match up against a great team like OG.
Yeah, it is true. Just did do very well against Mitter Feed. This is obviously a much more different beast. But I will say Mitter Feed did great in the early game against OG. If HellRaisers can exploit that early game like we were talking about, perhaps they'll have a win on their hands here. They did it in the first game against Mitter Feed. They had a lone druid. They had plenty of pushing potential coming out with a Jakiro as well. So maybe HellRaisers can get something going here in the early game, Brax.
Yep, and they start off with the Furion. Great overall first pick. Quite flexible what he can do. And our Shadow Shaman as well, so their lineup screams tons of push right now. However, OG do have the Underlord, and Underlord is one hero that is so hard to push into right now.
Yeah, we saw this yesterday. S4 on the Underlord. So tanky. You were able to kill him a couple of times with Mitter Feed, but for the most part, what would happen is they would push into a tier 2 or a tier 3, and then the way to get out with a Dark Rift, the taxi service, and just peace out. So very tough to bring down the Underlord and very tough to bring him down while they're Dark Rifting. And that's going to be the issue here. Can HellRaisers find these kills on the Underlord or anybody else while the Dark Rift is coming through?
Yep, we'll just have to wait and see. OG played wonderfully with the Underlord. They would commit like 2 or 3 heroes with the Underlord to pressure a tower, and then they would just Dark Rift away at the last second, while their other heroes were also making plays on different sides of the map. So I don't know, man. It's a tough hero to fight.
It's certainly not easy, but again, you mentioned they have the early game. Although OG will have the JRX Earth Spirit, the S4 Underlord, 2 pretty good heroes, 2 pretty good players on those heroes. And we'll see. I mean, last time we saw this Underlord, the CK was a part of it, and HellRaisers will ban it out. I think we were talking about maybe like a PL instead of the Chaos Knight last time they picked it. I might be wrong about that, but I guess there's always a problem with Illusion Heroes, so...
Yeah, there's definitely always a big problem with these Illusion Heroes when you open one up with heroes like Nature's Prophet and Shadow Shaman, but they also have to worry about things like Sven. Sven is a fantastic hero against Furion for most of the game.
It's very true. God, it can be frustrating to play against. Just get in, get the cleave going. He can farm in the jungle, come out 10 minutes later. But as it stands right now, looking at how we've got the lanes and how we've got the heroes set up, Nature's Prophet offlane, Shadow Shaman support for HellRaisers. What do they want to pick up again? Is there a chance they go for that Lycan one more time?
There's definitely a chance of like, and also the Jakiro is still available if they want to go down that road, but it'd be in a pretty wonky position as they already have the Shadow Shaman and Nature's Prophet, but we have seen mid Jakiro every now and then.
Turn to pick.
Yeah, there's the Bloodseeker ban out as well, so Lycan looking even better. Might come out third or fourth here, but actually I don't think they're too worried. Underlord's not bad against Lycan at all, with the Atrophy Aura. Lowers a ton of Lycan's damage.
5 seconds remaining.
So
We'll see. We will wait and see here as we have our next pick coming out for OG. In terms of what they're going to run. The last series, as well as
HellRaisers, turn to pick.
won't be the offlane wyvern you and I have seen, my friend.
oh, this looks like the traditional support Wyvern, and it's very good. Splinter Blast is fantastic at defending against the pushes from Furion and Shadow Shaman, and also just fighting against them as well, because Furion is a right clicker. Somewhat, of course, he has the ultimate that does magic damage, but for the most part, he's a right clicker. And, I mean, it's a strong team fight hero. That's just about it.
Yeah, it's true. The Cold Embrace save, the Winter's Curse to set something up. The good thing is you can like Winter's Curse and then Dark Rift out if you feel like you're going to get run at. I think it's not a bad idea to do that either.
Yeah, definitely. They
lot of
have
save
that potential with, like, without having to bring all their numbers, right? They can 3 or 4 man with the Underlord and Wyvern combined, and it's going to be extremely difficult for them to engage on that sort of a composition.
Yeah, and this will help in that regard, though. The Earthshaker jumping in, getting an Echo Slam. We've seen it a lot recently. And for HellRaisers, it's a very good pick here. I think it'll probably be played by Milan as well.
Yep, looks like it's Shaker, fantastic hero. And this is one hero I think I'll never get bored of seeing.
I don't think anybody will get bored of it. He's just too awesome to watch a lot of the time with those big Echo Slams. And not only that, but like you get the Shadow Blade. Someday we'll see Aghanim Scepter again on this hero. Somebody will build it. But that day is probably not going to be today because nobody buys that item anymore.
Yep.
Oh well. So good stuff for HellRaisers. Last pick of this phase for OG. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. They are currently looking at a core here. Either a no-tail core or a resolution core. I think it might be a Rezo hero here. Like they would pick Queen of Pain fourth like they did yesterday. There's a good chance.
They also could go back for that Gyrocopter. We saw it against Furion previously, so tons of AoE for when HellRaisers want to group up. And there's also the combo with Winter Wyvern. It kind of sets up the call down afterwards.
Example and against the push of HellRaisers.
Yeah, it's one of these carries that come online so early into the game, and you can actually combat these heroes when they come to push your towers.
All right, 36 seconds. You're turning a bit
Uh-oh. Oh, hello. Okay, I'll do just that.
HellRaisers, turn to
What
pick.
do we have next? It's the Ember Spirit for OG. This time there's plenty of lockdown for HellRaisers. The Earthshaker, the Shadow Shaman, maybe even the Nature's Prophet getting an Orchid. It'll still be tough. He could still get a lot of farm and room. We've seen that from OG before. We actually had a game yesterday, the No-Tail Ember Spirit. He did very well.
5 seconds remaining.
We'll see what OG can do with it. Are you back, my friend?
I am back. How do I sound?
You sound great, but that, who knows? It could just last for a minute here or something. I don't know.
Okay. Well, Ember Spirit, fantastic at taking these early fights. Very difficult hero to team fight into in the early parts of the game. OD comes out. Alright. This is a big hero that Ember Spirits do not like laning against. He just can't tank the Orb Harass. OD can always Astral whoever gets Searing Chains up to kind of dodge some of the damage as well.
Yeah.
Just an overall annoying hero. And also one that Winter's Curse doesn't do a whole lot against because the orbs obviously don't hit his allies. And Cold Embrace is still going to orb people up and steal intelligence. So, very nice.
Yeah, I think so as well. Against Ember Spirit as well. Not a bad hero to grab. You have the Astral. Again, more lockdown, essentially, with the Astral to set up for a Fisher or something along those lines. Also, a good team fight. So, Very good OD game, I think, here. But now we're looking at both safe laners more than likely here for both OG and HellRaisers here, Brex.
Yep. What do they want?
HellRaisers turn to ban.
That's the Timber Saw ban, okay. They don't want to have to deal with the just getting crushed in lanes and pushed on.
Ten seconds remaining.
Get a 1-0 advantage using some sort of cheese pick here, and we'll see if either team wants to go down that route.
Yep, nobody wants to lose to that Timber Saw where they just can't do anything to him, because when you look at these heroes, Earth Spirit, Wyvern, sure, they are strong, but if a safe lane Timber Saw happened to get level 5, which happens extremely early in the game, they just can't pressure him at all. And he's going to sit there, take the tower, sit behind the Rasta wards as well, and it would be a nightmare for sure.
We still have that Lycan available for HellRaisers. They will have the next pick. They can ban, then pick it up if they want. They will take out the Invoker. Fair enough, just to make sure that they won't have that in play. Now 20 seconds plus 20 seconds of reserve time. And this Lycan, again, it's a thing that could happen. We'll see.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like the best Lycan game, especially against Winter Wyvern. And Underlord, there's too many abilities that prevent him from going in, and also limits his item build. You don't really want to build Necrobook against Winter Wyvern. When he Winter curses you, it takes control of that and kills a single target. It's just a very difficult hero for Lycan to play into, especially when there's other tanky heroes in front that are going to give vision for Winter Wyvern. Because Lycan can play against Wyvern alone. Later on in the game, he can just send his books on him in the ultimate, and Wyvern has to run away. And let's see.
Wow.
Okay.
Is this going to be the safe lane Doom coming out? That's crazy if it is.
I don't know. They can do so many things with their lineup right now. It could be an off-lane Shaker, which I highly doubt, and the 4-position Doom, and the safe lane Nature's Prophet. I'm not really sure what they're going to do.
Remaining. Choose your hero.
Sure. And I think OG, they've got some good damage now. They've got some very good catch as well.
Yep, definitely. Clink's super good against these low armor heroes like Doombringer, of course. And is this actually still going to be a 1-position Doom? It is. Sorry, 33 is on the Doom.
Yeah, there it is. I'm excited for this. What is even the build for 1-position Doom? I don't even know if they've played it recently. Let me
I feel like this is a hero that just build any item. But he's going to need... I don't know, there's so much magic damage, and then now there's a bunch of physical damage from the Clinks. He probably needs quite a bit of items before he can actually fight into this lineup.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
This kind of reminds me of the old Alliance safe lane Doombringer, where they would just get the auras up, push a lane, and just keep fighting over and over.
Right? I mean, if you could exploit OG's early game, even with this lineup, maybe you could get some early towers or perhaps some tier 3 pressure.
Yep. But OG's, they actually got some good early game heroes in this game. Earth Spirit's pretty decent, Wyvern as well, Ember Spirit, even Clinks is quite the good early game hero. You know, Clinks is kind of that gyrocopter style hero, right? Where he gets his levels, wants to move around, make some plays happen, start some fights.
Yeah.
It's a nice change from what we've seen before from OG.
Especially with JRX helping you set things up. Yeah, having the Clinks here could be huge for OG. So they are clearly the favorites in this series, HellRaisers. They've got some work to do in this best of 5, and it is a best of 5. We'll see if it goes all 5 games. The last Dota Pit grand final I did during SCA was actually a 5-game series between Fnatic and Mineski. Hopefully we have something similar to that series. It was a great series, and at the end of the day, Mineski, they were the victors. So we'll get into the game. Good luck is called for Milan, and here we go. The wards placed yet again. Milan, deep in the tree line. I don't believe they've spotted him. In fact, he might have just gotten this ward down and been fined. So, good stuff from him.
Yep, getting real sneaky there. What's his game plan, though? He's going to hide out, and they're going to contest this rune, it looks like, with the Furion. Yep, we have Shadow Shaman in the area as well. Furion actually started with an Orb of Venom instead of Boots, as we normally see, so they want to apply some pressure in this lane.
The Bambo Furion. All right, I'm into it. That could be very interesting. He's quite the player. Oh, Fly. Oh, my God. He almost walked into him. Fly literally walked right next to him. Milan has no idea. I would be shaking if I were him. Jesus.
They've got to expect this, right? Furion in the game, he contests this rune almost every game. This is going to be really dangerous here for OG.
Yeah, he is, in fact, going up to contest. They've got the Fisher ready. No Tail might be in trouble. They've got the wall block. Now No Tail going to eat his way through, but the Shackles will come out. There's going to be the Arctic Burn. No Cold Embrace coming into No Tail. Will fall. Flame Guard used. Will not save him. Milan setting up for the longest time. He's behind enemy lines, and he will secure the kill.
Yep, nicely done. Very unexpected. And these are the kind of things you want to whip out in a best of 5 mod.
Yeah, these cheeky little plays, the Earthshaker in the tree line, and now they're not done. J4 Milan, Shackles back up. Fisher is as well. Resolution in the mid lane on the Clinks, and he's running. He is getting the hell out of there. They're going to try to chase him.
So I get him here, actually. Yep, Fisher blocked off on the Resolution, but they have the damage.
They don't have the OD nearby, so
yeah,
they really don't. Good try, though. Good Fisher block. And he's missing like a full wave of experience and creep blast hits now.
Yeah,
pretty
he's
huge.
been totally zoned in.
On the other side, Jirax looking for Milan. No Fisher mana, but Jirax now going to back up. There is still a courier at the tower, which Jirax was looking to pick up, and instead he will have to walk away, it looks like. Oh, Milan, did you just clarity and then it got canceled?
Yeah, he's like 20 mana off Fissure and he wants to try to get it. Jirax, is he actually gonna? Alright.
This is so dangerous. Milan might just be dead. Rolling Boulder, good Shackles. Milan still in trouble, going to run away, and Jirax is going to have to forego this kill. Can't
There's a Fissure and
stay
10
around.
mana, but yeah, he won't be able to get it off.
Salve canceled by J4. Good news for HR. All right, good stuff. Crazy early game, though.
Crazy indeed. And so they switch up their lanes a bit. They don't put Clinks in the safe lane. Clink's not good against Furion lane at all, by the way. So Ember Spirit's actually pretty decent against the Furion if Furion doesn't get help. He can just burn down the trees with the Flame Guard, so looks good.
And right now he's not getting that help. They're all top lane. S4's like under the tower. Atrophy or up. There's the Rolling Boulder, the Firestorm. J4 in trouble. He's got the Shackles. No, he doesn't have the mana for it. But he will be able to salve up. So a lot of pressure already applied by these two heroes in the top lane.
Yeah, pressure being applied everywhere here. This Clink's OD matchup is not that fun for OD. He did get some help in the beginning, so OD's doing pretty good in the for now. But of course, once the higher level Searing Arrows come out, it's pretty difficult for OD to really do too much to Clinks. And I guess the real story is going to be in this bottom lane here. Shaker's coming in. No Tail has no boots.
He's also used his Flame Guard. The Fisher will go, and they'll stop him. The Cold Embrace, No Tail's still in trouble. I don't think they can go any further. Dambo got pushed back by that Arctic Burn, and they won't go in for the kill. In the meantime, mid lane, Jirax has an Invis rune, which might have been spotted, I believe, by the Dire. No, it looks like, yeah, they've got vision of the top rune, so they know Jirax is around, so he won't go too far in. Ooh. Shackles available for J4, getting out of range of this Firestorm. He's not out of range. He's going to go down. He thought he was safe away from the Firestorm, but now S4, he will drop. It'll be a trade, 1-for-1, but again, S4 gets the kill before dying.
Yep, nicely done there. Even though S4 goes down, he's going to come back to lane with full HP, full mana, and just keep being a pest.
He's got to get that TP. Yeah, he's up there. Good stuff. Man. But like you talked about, this matchup mid not going well. Resolution. Actually, Kaiser's doing a pretty good job, all things considered. He is going to get harassed by the Searing Arrows. But they can't really keep the Earthshaker. They're helping bottom, so. Although, rotating it is J4, but there is a ward here, which he might de-ward. No, he doesn't have sentries. He walked right by it.
Yep, looks like nothing's going to happen there. So, HR really want to pressure this bottom lane, but at the same time, they don't want to give Underlord that free of a game, which he already pretty much has right now. S4's farming fantastically, has a Soul Ring complete as well. It's just, I don't know, the safe lane Ember Spirit, it's a hero that people want to abuse, right? People want to run at him, but against the Furion, it's actually pretty difficult with that poor man shield. He can clear through the trees. Winter Wyvern is kind of backing him up as well. Like, this Furion Shaker combo can usually kill any hero. Jirax rolls up top, steals the regen, but this guy might be in some trouble here, Mont.
Yeah, the Shackles, they have the Astral ready. Good Boulder Smash, but the Astral will keep him in place. The Strafe coming out, J4 needs to run. Can they get this kill? The Firestorm. J4 will fall. Can S4 get anybody else? They're just going to get the support kill. Support for support there coming out. Decent trade. And then the Fisher from Milan to stop getting some of these last hits as well.
This is a support's dream mod when the carry dies, so we can soak up the sweet experience in the mid lane.
Yeah. Oh, it's great.
Except then he TP's back, and then he's sad again.
Yeah. It happens. But, so yeah, kid, Bambo bottom, he's going to have phase. And you talked about abusing this Ember Spirit, and yeah, he's going to have kind of a rough time. But he, again, the same thing happened yesterday, where he got abused in lane, in the mid lane, and then he came back. And a big part of also the first game was that despite OG being down, S4 had enough farms, he had the Dark Rift, he was able to keep people alive. Ooh, they killed Bambo bottom, interestingly. He got caught out.
I didn't expect the Earth Spirit rotation. Jarex was just waiting in the trees for him and just rolled on him.
Alright, Rezo's backing up, but again, oh, Shackles, they need more damage. They're not going to have it. Nature's Prophet TP'd in, Sprout coming in, and that's it. So they just look for a kill, they miss out on it, and that's, I guess, rotation from Bambo, who will now TP with a TP scroll down to the tier 1 tower bottom.
They desperately wanted that kill on the Clinks. It's the this is the timing where if you do kill the mid laner, there's a siege creep that would dump on his tower for quite some time and chip it away.
No such luck there, though. 35 last hits in the meantime. S4 getting low top lane, but should be okay. So yeah, I guess, and it's not even like, remember yesterday, Notail had a kind of rough start. This is actually fine. 26 last hits is not a problem, I think, for the Ember Spirit here, Brax.
No, not all. This is totally fine. Yesterday was way worse.
And lane. They're setting up maybe again on Rezo. A lot of wards placed here on this opposite side of the river for HR. They've got a Fissure from Milan, also a DD rune. They will see J4 though, and they're going to set up with the Astral. Can they find a Fissure or anything? An enchant totem? Fissure comes first. Oh, they missed it. The dust will come in. They don't even get off the Astral. Milan, not the best Fissure there. I guess.
No good. I think he saw the Earth Spirit coming and he wanted to try to get both heroes because Jarex can interrupt the combo, but it does not work out in the end. So what's the story for this Doombringer mod? I don't feel like we're going to see him really rotate anywhere. I feel like he's probably just going to get his level 6. Well, he's 6, but he doesn't have Doom up. When he does have Doom, they might go for a kill on the Underlord and try to play around his lane and pressure the tower, but I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this hero at all, especially from the safe lane. I'm so used to seeing it in the 4 position now.
Well, since he doesn't have Doom yet and he's getting skilled up, I think his point is that he's got to sit here and farm for a bit, and then he can't really be involved short of a dive coming out. But Nature's Prophet, rolling Boulder, they're going to have it. Boulder Smash to come in as well. Easy pick. Jarex comes through and sets up another one for OG.
Yep, this is very well played here from OG. It's one of these things, right? Furion, he can pressure the lane very well, but once you actually commit your resources to shut him down, like to have this nice lane ward there so they can see whenever he's alone. Earth Spirit, great at starting the fight on him. They actually see this Milan Shaker coming up here. It's got no TP. Could be a dangerous spot here.
Yeah, you are right. It is dangerous indeed. They even push him back with the Boulder Smash. And here comes Rezo to get the kill with the Strafe, and he'll find it. Oh, Bambo, this is not the place you want to be. It's time to leave, my friend. He's got phase. He will jump on out, but now Notail coming in. Flame Guard Remnant, they've got the Searing Chains. He's going to pop the Shrine. They're still going to dive this, though. The Sprout coming in, and Notail's in there with them. This is terrible for Bambo. He's got some help coming in the form of J4. Actually, they're going to leave as Kaiser TP's in now as well. The Astral coming out, that could be a problem. They might lose Jarex here. Good Boulder Smash. Rolling Boulder away. The only direction he could have made it out, but he still might be in trouble. He's on the high ground. The Sprout will come through. They'll have vision. They'll auto-attack him a few times with the Shackle following up, and they will turn it. Get at least a 1-for-1 trade out of it.
Yeah, but either way, tons of rotations there. So, at the end of the day, not too bad. OG are still farming very well in their shows. Actually, everyone's farming pretty well in this game. The gold lead's very close. S4 is leading the net worth charts this game, too.
Yeah, as expected. I mean, with how he did last game and with the lane he got this game, he's doing pretty well. He goes for the Hooded Defiance, too. But you're right. It is very close at this point, and I don't know who that's better for, HR or OG.
You know, it really just depends what this OD can accomplish later on in the game, because it does turn into a late game scaling beast once he can start getting some levels up. Going for the Rod of Atos too, so perhaps they can get some more picks. Resolution's actually rotated up to the top lane against this Doom, but he's got Frost Armor.
Oh, he's so tanky.
Yeah.
And Stout Shield along with the Basilis as well, so he's okay now. 3 heroes, they're taking a lot of time. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Notail went very far in to try to get Bambo. Remnant, he doesn't have one, and he's actually out of mana anyway. Searing Chains, there's the Fissure, no tail. He is going to bottle up, though, and they are going to have a tough time killing him. They have Fissure now, but they're not going to use it. I think he mangoed up to use one, too, but decided against it.
It was so strange. Bambo had enough mana for the Sprout with his wand, but it just didn't happen. Up top here, Jerax getting shackled up, but I don't know. He might be okay. Reinforcements are coming in.
Boulder Smash comes out. He will use the Astral. Looks like he's dead here.
Toast.
Yeah, he's mega dead. Infernal Blade, Jerax can't roll away this time, and Kaiser will get a killing spree off of that Earth Spirit.
Alright, so how much can Resolution actually pressure this tower now that they know he's up here? I feel like they need a kill on this Doom Raider before they can actually start to hit this tower a lot.
Yeah, well, easier said than done. Like you mentioned, he's got the ice armor. 3-3's just sitting here at the tower. He doesn't really seem concerned. And in fact, they're going to have Jerax rotate bottom, so I don't think they're going to go for a pick here. They might just try to push this in, although Rezo's moving up. Uh-oh. Bambo's in trouble. Well, they missed the rolling boulder. Actually, he walked right by it. Now he's going to go for a Sprout TP, perhaps, for the Remnant out. Searing Chains, he doesn't have enough mana, but he's got to bottle up. There it is. And with a Boulder Smash, you know what he teeps out of this. And he also had a DD as well on No Tail. Big kill.
No chance of surviving. Up top, they're actually going on 33 here.
All right, put him out. Yeah, he just makes it out. But that is very scary. That's a lot of damage being dealt. Dark Rift's coming in. Milan can't stop this. Nobody can. They're gone.
Alright, so OG forced rotations up to the top lane and then Dark Rift bottom to hit that tower as well. So, nice move there.
Yeah, and all of a sudden now your 2-1 tower's in trouble down here. And that's just the power I feel like of Underlord, man. He just seems so strong in that regard.
This hero seems so underplayed. Right? We saw him when he was first released. He was played quite a bit, and he received a couple nerfs. People forgot about this hero, and now maybe he's back.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Pretty strong.
We'll see how the late game goes for S4, but again, if it's anything like the first game yesterday, it should be absolutely fine.
Indeed, and he's going to get to the late game pretty quickly here, sitting at the top of the net worth charts. I don't imagine he's going to be going down anytime soon. He's got the Hood of Defiance built.
To mid. They can find No Tail. Atos is going to come out. Infernal Blade. They need some auto attacks, and they will find him. And that's finally 3-3 getting involved with a drum charge used, but good items picked up, and HR get a nice pick.
Perhaps this is go time now. Shaker's got a 6. Shadow Shaman's got a 6. Speaking of Shadow Shaman, S4 is hexed up here in the top lane.
Atos, they're going to get another one. It looks like Pit of Malice coming in. Good Boulder Smash. Maybe they keep him alive. There's going to be the body blocks. Hood of Defiance is there. They want this kill. The silence is up. There's the Winter's Curse. S4 is going to get Cold Embrace. They're going to try to turn this around. He still might be in trouble, though. It's a lot of damage being dealt. Here comes Milan. Echo Slam onto 2. He just walks up. They'll find another one. It looks as the Infernal Blade comes in. Resolution's here to maybe clean up. He's looking for Kaiser. He's got the Astral, I believe. Boulder Smash. The Remnant coming in. He astrals himself, but it's already going to be a turn here. Jerax pops the Magnetize. Kaiser Atos trying to find Rezo, cannot do it. A 2-for-2 trade. The Serpent Wards even dropped. They'll need to be careful, but it looks like they can clean this up. The Fissure will come through Jerax, getting microed on, but at the same time, they will clean up these Serpent Wards. And what a 2-for-2 trade. OG finally getting No Tail back in there and finding a kill or two.
It looked so one-sided in the beginning, and then there was another excellent Boulder Smash from Jerax that clipped the OD at the end. Resolution came in, No Tail as well, and they cleaned it up. It's very nice.
There you go. Dust, Fissure block, they've got it. Do they have the Doom? It's not available, but the Infernal Blade, they have the Shockwave as well. Rezo's low. They're going to pop it off here. There it is. The Hadouken, and 3-3 gets the kill.
Well played indeed.
Damn, they use the chat wheel so much. They're so positive. I love it.
They are. I feel like you can't get upset or tilted when your teammates are just chat-wheeling out of control.
Yeah. Well played, well played. Don't give up.
Yeah, that's the big one. Don't give up.
Yeah. it's the best one, honestly. Affirmative's pretty good too.
Kid's in some trouble here. Chained up. He's looking like dead.
Yeah, Splinter Blast, Remnant. Wow. Always looks cool. You jump out, jump back in with the Remnant. Winter's Curse. That'll be onto the OD. Milan will walk up and hit him. Once. DD rune at the bottom rune spot in the meantime. Now they really want to fight. It's unfortunate they couldn't find that kill. We'll see what they can get done with it, though. Oh, TP out. They're going to just peace out bottom. They're not trying to deal with this. That's exactly what they're going to do. So S4's left bottom, but I don't know if HR can do anything here. They don't have Serpent Wards, so pushing's kind of hard, but they'll try.
They're up pretty soon, so I imagine they're going to force this tower, but OG are prepared There's 3 heroes OG on the mid lane already, pushing the lane in. Resolution's doing the same thing up top, so OG expect this, and this is actually not the easiest kill in the world, too. You can always Firestorm and then Dark Rift out, even through the disables.
Speaking of an easy kill, Doom's getting caught too. Medallion's up on him. Now he's got Drum. He is in trouble. He's popped the Scorched Earth. No Tail misses the Searing Chains. Rolling Boulder in. They really want this kill. I don't think they'll be able to find it. He also has Drum to get out. Down bottom, Dark Rift. S4 realizes he can't get caught. Astral, I don't think that works.
Nope.
Yeah, I was gonna... Not sure the interaction, but no, definitely didn't. S4's top lane now.
Magically appears in the top lane.
But they will get the tier 1.
Yep. Even though it does die, it still delays it a bit. It's just annoying. OG's at like half health now, so can't really go anywhere else. Bambo's actually behind this tier 1 mid tower. What's his game plan, Mott?
I don't know. I guess farm the jungle, look for a pick from top lane, because they can't find No Tail and Fly. In fact, 3-3 is the one in trouble. Scorched Earth will come out. They forced the TP, but it actually got canceled. I believe it might have been Milan, so he decides not to go in with it. All right.
You know, something that HellRaisers have done that's really good this game is they've kept vision like on their side of the jungle. Right, that tier 1 tower has fallen. Radiant's courier goes in. All right, Bambo's in.
Oh, not worth it. Not worth it. It was close. He almost made it out, but JRX had an instant TP reaction. Man, that was fast.
You know, it takes a dude that just doesn't care about dying to go for that kind of play, you know? TP's into the base, absolutely no cares.
Guys, I got the courier. It's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Nicely done, though. Courier's actually is worth it. It's a lot of gold.
Okay.
For his team, it's like taking a tower.
That's fair. Yeah, 1 death, no big deal. He'll be back at the farm anyways. Hex comes out, Infernal Blade coming in. They have the Doom available. I don't think they'll want to use it. The Fish will come out just to make sure they secure the kill, and they will. Nice little pickup coming in from HellRaisers.
Indeed. Roster are up in 10 seconds, but he doesn't have any mana. No Shrine available as well.
Yeah, they need Arcanes. They don't even have it on the Earthshaker. You win Tranquils this game, in fact. So they have no mana boots, I don't think. Yeah, not a single one. Well, that's not good. But that's a Solar Crest done already. Dude, this Doom is farmed.
Crest. Very nice for dealing with the Clink's physical damage. Gives him the armor evasion as well. I was going to say that HellRaisers were doing a good job of keeping control in their jungle. They did have a ward on top of their bounty and it did die within the last 30 seconds, but it's a good thing to try to keep some sort of control in there so you can farm, push these skills out when they come to split. OG, that's what they're doing, right? No Tail is playing like a maniac in the bottom lane, just trying to force rotations. S4, he can push up wherever he pleases and always Dark Rift out. It's really difficult for HellRaisers to deal with this sort of split push, even though they have these tools to force the objectives, like the roster with Furion treants.
I mean, it's essentially the same thing that happened last series that OG were in. They just split pushed him to death, and that's exactly what's happening now. But they're also getting kills in Milan as the Boulder Smash comes out. He's got Echo, but he's not going to be able to use it. Magnetize will do the job. They've got the Hex, now Fly, shackled up, but they need more damage. Kaiser's finally coming in. They'll use the Sandy just to get the kill, so now that's down. Meanwhile, mid lane, they might find S4. They've doomed him up. This could be huge. He's got Dark Rift, but he's still doomed for a long time here. And in fact, he'll just tick down to it. They don't even need to hit him one more time, but 3-3 will to secure the kill.
Well, that's one way to deal with this Underlord being a pest, right? You can just doom him up, can't cast Dark Rift.
Yeah, and maybe they get blinked just to make sure that he could continue to do that. I don't know. Right now he's building a pipe, but at some point perhaps blink Dagger on Doom.
I would assume so, but for now he's just tanking up, going for Totem Defiance, possibly the pipe. Tons of magic damage against, tons of magic resistance against OG is very nice. Still have to worry for them though. I feel like their lineup should have attempted to take more towers, right? 18 minutes into the game, this tier 1 tower still stands for OG. They have Shadow Shaman and Furion. Just doesn't feel like enough's been done just yet.
There's been a lot of scrappy engagements, and like you mentioned, OG have done a really good job split pushing and making sure that they've got these lanes pushed out. But in the meantime, the Desolator is done for resolution. They have the Midas on Kid. Speaking of Midas, by the way, OD doesn't go for one. How do you feel about OD just picking up the Atos into straight BKB this game?
Perhaps it'll line up nicely with everyone else's timings in this game, and they'll be able to take Roshan and hit high ground or something, but without Midas, OD starts to fall off in some games. He's having a great game this game though, 6-1, tons of CS, so maybe it won't be an issue, but yeah, Hand of Midas is something we definitely see up top here. Do they see Milan? They will after the fissure, but they're not going to go for it. Desolator picked up on Resolution's Clinks now with the medallion.
Yeah.
Their Roshan is so good now.
Yeah, they will at some point go into that pit. Probably pretty soon, I would imagine. They'll find a pick off. Atos, No Tail avoids it swiftly, and he will get back to a little bit deeper in the lane. So he'll get out.
Oh, nicely done. We have Jarex about to pick up his Blink Dagger here and Earth Spear pretty soon. Only about 300 gold off. So
Man,
the
that's
items
crazy.
are coming in for pretty much everyone in this game. Even Shaker is super close to his Blink Milan. Real close.
Yeah, Jarek's having a pretty good game if he's already that close to his Blink Dagger. Plus Earn, he's in there.
That's right, he is indeed in there. And double damage picked up on Doom. He's got Radiance in his quick buy mod, but I don't know if he'll actually buy it.
Easy. That's... I could see it happening. It could be pretty good this game, but here we go. They're going to silence him up. They're going to try to bring him down. He's going to pop the hood.
Tanky.
He is very tanky, and Jarex is in trouble. 3-3. Doom comes out on a no-tail. Nope. Infernal Blade first. They get off the Winter's Curse. He's still in trouble. They're going to bring him down. Perhaps Sanity's comes in. They'll take down Jarex. Finally, the Doom will go down, but here comes the OD. S4 in trouble. He needs the Dark Rift. Can't get it off. The Echo Slam is there. No-tail on the run now as well. He's out of remnants, but no way to lock him down. A 3-for-1 exchange, as Resolution also died in that fight. Might have been a little bit earlier. No, it was to J4 with the Serpent Wards, it looks like.
Yep. Just got shackled up. Kaiser hit him as well. Or Keezer. I don't really know. Keezer the Geezer.
Just call him that. I'm sure I'll love it.
So, Mott, it's so nice that they always chat when they're winning a fight. Right now, we always know. Obviously, it was a 3-for-1 fight, but perhaps they'll go into some future engagements where maybe it's a 2-for-2, and we might sit here and wonder, wow, did they win or not? And then perhaps the well plays will come out, and we'll know.
That's how we'll know. The well plays will be there. Oh, guys, I don't know. Are they winning the fight? Oh, they threw out the well played. They must have won. God. I actually love the show.
It is so good. BKB picked up an OD here, so now, how do they fight this guy? Clinks has a lot of physical damage, but no BKB picked up on Clinks yet. He's working towards it. You just can't man fight this hero right now. And this could be a pretty big window for them to force the next objective.
Yeah, this tier 1 is juicy to say the least. It's going to be a little tough to get into. They're going to sit around the ancient stacks for now and perhaps think about maybe a smoke. We'll see if J4 has one. They're walking over. They do have a smoke. And this might be the point to do it. And get an objective after they can find a kill.
Invisroom picked up on Earthshaker too, so we can definitely look to set some things up. But look at OG. They know something's coming and they're just on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah, Fly checked the Roche pit too. They could think about going in there, but there is a Treant parked right in front, and there's going to be one inside the pit probably. So they are doing a very good job to make sure that OGs just don't get into the Roche pit at this point.
Yep, very nice being aware of the potential Roshan with Clinks in the game. Underlord's Firestorm actually hits Roshan extremely hard. That Fury and Ult reveals the ward, but it actually mind-gamed them. They think it's behind the tower.
Little do they know. It's up front.
Ward's committed for this, alright.
They really want this, and it might get denied. Firestorm coming in, J4 taking a lot of damage. Who's going to get the denied? Hey, Fly got it.
Okay, so this might be a bait, you know. Rock's wards are down, guys. They're not going to push, but Shaker's got Echo Slam in 10 seconds with the Blink Dagger. Maybe they can catch him off guard here.
This is going to be interesting. They don't have a ward behind the tower, so they don't have too much vision in this area. They're instead going to move bottom. No Tail, he needs to get out, it looks like. Eul Scepter will come through, looking for the Fissure. Didn't time it right. Now they're going to be behind the tower with No Tail, and that could have been a great kill. Fissure just comes out a little too early. Actually, that was his own Eul Scepter, wasn't it? So he knew it was coming, actually. That was fantastic.
Just baiting them. And now OG moves out into the Roche pit. Scan is up, but how fast can they actually get there?
They're TPing in as we speak. Yeah, it is, but OG will have to back up. A lot of TPs are forced. They'll keep their tier 2 tower alive. And just the threat of that Roche just pushes them back off of that tower. Theoretically, HR could go in here themselves and try to take it, but I'm not sure that'll be the case.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous for them to walk into the Broshan pit like that against Underlord, Winter Wyvern.
See you later, Fly.
Speaking of Winter Wyvern, goodbye, sir.
Yeah. Oh, he almost survived there for a second with the Force Staff.
And
Okay.
maybe now this is go time for Roche, perhaps. They have Solar Crest, Treant to deal with this. Looks like it is.
Jarex is ready to go for the steal, I think. They're rolling Boulder Smash. We'll see if HR positions somebody outside the pit to try to stop that from
happening. They're
happening.
pinging Milan on the high ground here.
They know. They're aware this is happening. TP's coming out from No Tail. No Tail, he's got the Remnant back. He'll try to jump in. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. Damalon will use the Shadow Amulet coming out. There's the Dark Rift, and it looks like he will get out. A lot of damage being dealt. Oh, he just made it away. On the other side, Earthshaker silenced up. He might be in trouble. Remnant back in. Good Astral to save his life. Magnetize still doing some serious work here, though. Blink coming out. Fly also TPing, and everybody is here. Fisher coming out, but Milan can't get up to the high ground. He's about to fall to the Magnetize. Jerax has done so much damage. He's going to get the kill. It's the first hero down. Jerax, of course, on that Earth Spirit. So damn good. And now you've got to think about backing up here if you're HR. 36 seconds and the push back into the pit, plus the bash. Atos will come through. They might take Jerax. They drop the wards. This could be good. Astral coming in. BKB Sandy's dropped down. There's the Winter's Curse. Not that much damage. OD will survive and be completely fine. No tail has to TP home. They can take this in time. They popped the BKB. They need this. Where's Jerax? Is he going to come back in? He's thinking about it.
So badly. It's so low.
There's a Blink Dagger in 3. They've got it, and the Aegis. But now, can they take the fight? Everybody's really low from HR. It's time to back away. Resolutions on the back lines. Bambo in trouble. They'll go into Kaiser. There's the Boulder Smash. Can't get the Astral off. He'll lose the Aegis. They will lose S4 in the back lines as I think it got doomed. Now rolling Boulder away from Jerax on the other side. J4 burns down to no tail. This is starting to look not great for HellRaisers. They've got Fly. He's on the high ground, but he will get away with a Force Staff. In the meantime, they'll pick up Jerax, so it'll be a 2-for-2 trade for the most part, it looks like. And, well, 1-for-2 if you don't include the Aegis.
Absolute chaos spot. And somehow, HellRaisers come out on top in that fight. It looked so bad in the beginning. On top, Milan.
Echo.
Solo dunk here.
And Chant. Fisher. Milan gets it.
Oh,
a
well
solo
played.
kill.
Right. HellRaisers are winning, guys.
They
Both
won
kids
that
coming
fight.
out.
And they're feeling pretty good. They have a 5k net worth advantage. The Earthshaker gets 475 for that kill, and there's no reso for 38 seconds. All right.
Nice. Jerax is looking up top here, but
He's going for his own solo kill.
right?
Yeah. Magnetize. He's got to drop another stone. Silence. Misses the boulder smash. Uh-oh. Jerax, you're in trouble, buddy. He has no rolling boulder. The TP coming in from Bambo. Sleight of Fist Searing Chains. They want Milan. Jerax is solo right now. They need a Fisher. Blink forward. They see where he's going, and they're going to grab the kill. In the meantime, Sleight of Fist Searing Chains, and now the Ember gets out too. So Milan will stay alive.
Look at Bambo's farm all of a sudden, man. He's almost got a Hex completed. Midas coming in handy there. This is what happens every time we see the hand of Midas, right? Perhaps they didn't have the best early game. Out it comes. Boom, 10 minutes later, they're the most farm hero in the game.
So, and now the question of, oh, HR didn't get that many towers. Are you still concerned here? It feels like they've got themselves in the late game now.
No, they're definitely doing fine now. They really ramped it up.
Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains again onto J4, but he will use the Shadow Amulet. Pit of Malice comes in, and he's still fine. Although a lot of heroes coming in, they've got the Hex, they have the Doom at the ready. S4, he might get it used against him instead. They're going to go for Fly. They want the counter initiation to be gone. And in fact, they'll already take down 2. On OG's side, they've grabbed 2 kills. They'll finally lose the Wyvern, but maybe the Doom not used in the best place there. Dust comes out, Resolution sprouted up as well. There's the Sleight of Fist Searing Chains. BKB comes out. Rezo is in trouble. He wants Bambo. He's not going to be able to find him. The Infernal Blade cannot deny himself. The Astral Hide coming in. Finally, Drax is back into the fray, but he cannot get the kill onto Bambo. So, pretty good start to that fight for OG, but they only get to the supports, whereas Resolution dies this time around for HR.
Man, that was after the OD got Heaven's Halberded in the very beginning as well. Resolution came with the BKB. Killed Shaker instantly, and still, it's so hard for them to fight right now.
It is difficult.
These guys are so farmed. And now Kaiser has a Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
Bambo have his Hex too. Yes, he does.
He does. Some big items, man. This is where it gets real tough here. Because now No Tail, no, he's building a Lincoln Sphere. He doesn't have one yet. So if you can find the Shadow Blade into Hex like he will now, they're going to set something up here. Illusion's coming in. No Tail. There's the Hex. Jumping through. This should be enough damage. They're going to try the Pit of Mouse. They might get the kill, and they will. He almost got out for a second there, but HR able to finish off No Tail. And as soon as that Hex comes out, they get it done.
My, oh my. And it's go time, Moth. We have Relic being picked up, or... Sorry, he picked up the Radiance recipe first, but he's super close to his Radiance as well. All the items for HellRaisers are just coming out at the same time here.
Yes, it is looking very good. 8k lead. Radiance will do some serious work. They have the pipe still. They're going to try to finish off some towers. Tier 2 mid getting assaulted, but that's just by illusions and creeps. That'll be fine. It's the bottom lane you have to worry about, and it looks like OG might lose this tower here. In fact, almost certainly will.
Yes, this is quite the dead tower, and that's even without the roster words having to be committed, so maybe they can use that somewhere else to also secure a tower, but right now, it's really difficult, right? This Furion with the Shadow Blade Hex combo makes it so hard for these heroes to split push on the sidelines, and HellRaisers, okay. smoking up. They're going to put a ward inside the base, and maybe they'll try to jump the first hero they see. Yep, there it
S4,
is.
they are going to go right in, but there's the halberd. Good Fisher follow-up. The Serpent Wards have been dropped as well. They want to just get some pressure on the tier 3 tower. Here comes the Strafe TP in from No-Tail. They micro it, and actually they kill the TP, but unfortunately, it's going to be too little too late, it looks like. They already just take down every single ward. So not the best use of wards. Maybe need to be careful for HellRaisers. They've got a force. I don't think they're going to use it, in fact. Should be okay. Do they even have one, actually? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, they don't have a force staff. Never mind.
Yep, no force staff just yet, but that was the wards committed for 310 tower damage, and OG still have glyph, so. Not the most successful push, of course, but it's still map control, right? They brought 5 heroes there. Now OG only have a tiny portion of the map to farm.
And they're all moving up top. That's where they know they're going to be safest. But here comes the Treants, which will be Sleight of Fist steering chain down, or just Sleight of Fisted, rather. They really are being patient with this tier 2 mid. And it makes sense, though. They don't know where everybody is. Now they know the Ember stop, but we'll see S4's walking up. Winter Blast to come through. 3-3 having a rough time, but they will get the tower finally.
Yep, and that's the ratings completed on Doombringer. And these guys are starting to farm out of control. This is Midas Furion and Doom with the Devour talent. These heroes farm super fast.
Oh, he's in. 80 bonus gold from Devour is huge. He's got to just farm out of control. All right. They'll TP No-Tail down bottom. He's picked up the Maelstrom. So he's still working on that Linked Sphere, and it's going to be a little bit. Roshan in 2 minutes and 15 seconds at least. That might be the next big fight between these two teams. OG will probably just split push and stay on their side of the map if they can. But HellRaisers will just get so much map control here.
Yep. You know, Bambo's start in this game was so rough, actually. He happened to die a couple times in his lane. Didn't have the most farm, but the game goes on. When you have one strong hero like this OD to play off of, the game just keeps going on for a long time, and it gives them all the room in the world to keep farming. And now these cores are starting to pull quite far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, Resolution. He's got his BKB now, but he was stuck at the Deso for a long time. He's starting to really fall behind, and even No-Tail is even further behind them. So they still have some work to do. It's not to say that they can't come back, but look at J4. He is very far up. My God.
Yep, he's looking to make things happen here. That Glimmer Cape.
This is kind of
the ward, actually. Now they see No-Tail.
Yeah, they know. Hey, J4 is running in. He's just going to drop the Serpent Wards, and here we go. Kaiser's coming in. They've got up the X on a No-Tail. They need more damage. Good Yule Scepter. This was a bit optimistic, perhaps, but J4 will fall. Shackle's coming in. They're going to take one. Now rolling in, it's Jerax. BKB comes out from Kaiser. Here's Resolution. Kaiser in some serious trouble, actually. Remnant forward. Uh-oh, this could be his death. This could be a huge kill. Kaiser's going to get dropped. The Astral will come in, but it will save him only for a moment. He's going to be able to blink. Maybe can he get out? He will, but they should have another Remnant. They have the Boulder Smash coming in as well, and that is going to be it. Jerax comes through, and that is a dominating spree taken down. So, an interesting play. They even find the Winter's Curse on a Doom, and they're going to come bottom with a Dark Rift. They're ready to go. They have Doom at the ready. The Yule Scepter comes out. Echo Slam is ready to go. Bit of Malice. There it is. It's onto one. They want to kill No-Tail, and they've got him. Nicely done. He'll buy back, though. They really want to take this fight, and Doom is still going to work. The Radiant's burning down Flight with a Scorched Earth. On the other side, they're going to try for the TP with Kid, and he will make it away. And Doom continues on here. He's still trying to pressure. He wants Jerax. This guy's so tanky. He's so tough to bring down. He's got the Ice Arm. He's going to go for the TP. The Yule Scepter comes out, though, and stops him in time. There's the Pit of Malice coming through. Infernal Blade. Ice Armor is owning. And Nature's Wrath. They get the kill on Jerax with the Nature's Wrath. And they're looking for more. But they will get back to the tower. And that buyback comes in from No-Tail. And they don't get much with it at all.
This Doom is just so tanky. Does not die at all. Wow, that was nicely done there from HellRaisers. I mean, they realized they couldn't really help bottom at all, so they just set up top there. OG went for the play. It was a nice try with the Dark Rift and the Winter's Curse setup, desperately trying to lock down the Doom, but this Doom is so tanky, man. 21 armor, Ice Armor, of course, slowing their attacks with Move Speed, Pipe, Radiant Evasion. They need MKB quite badly on Resolution there, and he even got doomed up in the fight, so couldn't really fight.
Yeah, that is tough for sure. 3-3 just seems unkillable at this point without the Reso steering arrows coming in. And I mean, I was concerned. I thought that fight bottom with Kaiser was like, again, really optimistic, and they lost 2 heroes, but the bait top lane was absolutely stunning. They were able to get the couple kills there and even it back up and force the buyback too, which was really interesting.
Yep, second Roche is also up now, so HellRaisers. Alright, they're committing for this. They want this real bad. And OG are not ready for this at all. They're smoked up on the opposite side of the map. They have to... Maybe they'll suspect that it's going on, but it looks like it's going to be too late for them to contest. This thing is dying pretty fast.
Yeah, and they even have to go back top lane, too, and push that wave out as well. In fact, you see it happening. No tail will TP there. They only have the Doom inside the pit, so clearly they're very worried. Now they're going to start going to work. And this road should start falling a lot faster. But look at this from OG. They're just waiting here. S4 might have been spotted. JRX definitely is. But they're taking Roach, and that's it. No contention.
Gotta do that, and that's the Aegis and Cheese picked up on the side of HellRaisers. Whew, it's getting pretty scary here for OG. 15k gold lead at 35 minutes. It is climbing as well.
That is definitely scary for OG. They haven't lost racks yet. No tier 3 has been taken, but HellRaisers will go for the smoke play. AC coming out next for 3-3 and the Shiva's Guard for Outworld Devourer. In the meantime, Ward, I think they saw the movement coming here where JRX is. They're about to jump right in, it looks like. There's the Atos. Enchant Totem, Rolling Boulder, Fisher comes through. They're going to find one kill with the Echo Slam. They're going to find another with a Nature's Wrath, and that's more than enough. And it's time to push bottom. Although this is pushed in pretty far already, so maybe they go mid instead. And yes, they will head to that
They're
direction.
pinging out the mid wave right now, and they're just going to run down. No wards for 30 seconds, no Echo Slam as well, but probably doesn't matter at this point. We're just going to walk up and force the fight. Fly buys back. These are difficult heroes to push into, though. Firestorm and the Splinter Blast.
They don't have much push to begin with without the Serpent Wards or the Treants. And they just have to back now. Can they get anything else? This is where it gets tough for OG. If you lose No Tail, the game becomes much more difficult. Or Fly for that matter. But Dark Rift top. They're going to try for a play here on the Furion, it looks like. And in the meantime, the rest of the team is bottom. He's got the Shadow Blade, he's got the gem, and they want it, and they're going to get it. Hex comes out, that is Bambo now down. And a gem picked up, beautifully done by OG.
Nicely done, great usage of the Dark Rift. Gem picked up, man, that's a big one, actually.
It's huge. They will rotate in, they've got Rezo nearby, but they don't see him. No detection for the Doom. They'll ping him out too. Good try there from HellRaisers, but OG, nice play with the Dark Rift. This time, it works. Now, Dark Rift, they think there's one person top, and this time there is.
Mon actually blinks in the trees looking for S4 here. Can he find him?
Man, he's going to be close.
He sees
He's
the trees
about
are
to... Yeah. Oh, he needs to turn left. He went the wrong way. He thinks he's over there, but that is a great juke from S4 into the tree line. He's out and alive.
Nicely done, and they're buying time, Mon. Aegis timer's ticking down here.
Yes, I've seen this before from OG. Can they do it again? JRX is going to run right into J4. Rolling Boulder away. They have Fisher plus Blink. And JRX is in some trouble. Courier walks right by. Ward was dropped down. Enchant Totem will come through. They've got the Shackles. They will use them. They'll have more than enough damage with another Enchant Totem to come through and secure that kill. And they even de-ward. Nice.
Very nice.
All right. Yeah, they are buying time. Resolution's starting to get to that MKB. He will dish out a ton of damage. And again, No Tail needs that Lincoln Sphere to survive in some of these fights. Although, they haven't really been dooming him the last 2 times, I think. They had a real 5-on-5 engagement.
Yep. Speaking of Doom, he's about to pick up his 8th right now. Fully completed cheese in the stash, too. This is looking like go time, Mott. There's a double damage in the bottom lane, but none of their heroes are really that great with DD, so I guess they just don't care. Shaker's going to pick it up, and they're running down the lanes right now.
Hey,
It's
he
so
could
hard
just
for them to pick one lane, right? That one lane's going to get pitted up, Firestorm, Splinter Blasted. Maybe they have to... Oh, just jumping, okay.
Yeah, Kaiser's going straight in. Halberd, Mule Scepter coming out aggressively. Serpent Ward's dropped. Maybe they can get a tier 3 out of this. He's going to Astral himself on top of the Pit of Malice in Firestorm. 3-3 continuing to work here. Jarek's coming in. Boulder Smash onto 2. Where's the follow-up? Cliff now coming out. 3-3 in some trouble. He's got Cheese. The Glimmer Cape will come out. He'll switch it out for now. Strafe. Now BKB is down. We will have the jump in S4, Cold Embrace, BKB from Kaiser, Enchant Totem, that'll find Fly. Fisher to come through as well, they've got the Hex, they don't have the damage, Sanity's coming in, now they do, they drop Fly, they drop S4, they're maybe going to drop this Rax as well. HellRaisers about to break the base, they have no buyback for Fly, S4 will finally do so. In the meantime, top lane, the split push is in for Bambo. I was wondering where he is, he's at that top lane of Rax, now they're going to move to the tier 3 in the mid lane. HR continuing on here, Shiva's Guard jumping in. Now LB Kaiser, he is silenced up. Jarek's still alive for now. Rolling Boulder away. Pit of Malice. Kaiser still has the Aegis somehow. It's tier 3. It's going to take a while for him to take down. They just used Ward's bottom. They might need to back up for HellRaisers. I'm not sure if they stay any longer. They're pinging this tier 3 tower.
They want to hit this one. They're not
They're-
leaving just yet.
They're trying. Boulder Smash Strafe. They're going to get the Aegis. Now, 3-3 might be in trouble. No more cheese. Pit of Malice coming in. Glimmer Cape comes out. I don't think it'll save him. The tower hit. It's not there. The Remnant through. No Tail wants this kill. Echo Slam comes in. He dodges it with a sleight of fist. Milan, he doesn't get a single target with that Echo Slam, but No Tail is still in trouble. They've got the orbs. No Tail will fall. And in the back lines, they will take down J4, who was in deep, it looks like. But they will take down No Tail. They get a buyback from S4. They got a kill on Fly, and more importantly, Brax, they got the Rax bottom.
They did. They actually got the melee racks top two. Bambo threw his life away for that. And my god, 22k gold lead here now, Mott. We had buybacks come out from OG. They're throwing their bodies, trying to defend their racks. And I feel like it's just a matter of time now before HellRaisers wait for this Roshan, which can start to spawn in 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, that is the go time for HellRaisers again. And they have some heroes down for 40 seconds, no big deal. Milan had the Echo Slam, but he couldn't quite get it off. Doesn't matter, though. They kill No Tail anyways. Resolution could be a big target. But they have nobody else in the vicinity, although the OD could come down there, but it's going to take them a while to get there. So now, I don't think they're going to go for anything. I think Milan is just scouting with the Invis rune at this point.
Yep. Looks unlikely that they'll find anything. Actually, Fly is near the area.
Run, Fly. Get
They
out
just
of there.
don't want to jump into too many heroes. You know, they don't want to feed unnecessarily there, but they're just split pushing the lanes here, and now this is the tough game to play against Furion. Two sides open. Furion can just throw trees down lanes forever, pop his ultimate, dark everything up.
Oh, there it is. I think he'll be fine. In fact, he's out of there already
Resolution
on the
here,
other
actually.
side. Yeah, they've got somebody locked down. Resolution shackled up. They've got Jarex. They've got both of them. Wow. That is huge. No buyback for Rezo. The Dark Rift, I guess he didn't get in time.
He actually didn't make it to him, and he started attacking the roster, trying to kill him before the Dark Rift went off, and then S4 was hexed up, didn't make it to him in time. Costly mistake here that might force them.
Oh, he just
alright,
had
that's the
buyback.
buyback,
He just had it. Yeah. Everybody else though, there's no buyback to work with here, at least on the Radiant side. A lot of damage. Firestorm. 3-3's going to hit the tower. Blade Mill will go. They've dropped the Servant Wars. They want this tier 3. BKB's coming out now. That will be from Rezo. He's trying to chunk down 3-3, who could be in trouble. The Doom came through onto Rezo, so it's just not going to be enough damage. Meanwhile, S4 taken down. No buyback. Dead for 90. Kaiser's looking for more. Sandy's will get Fly, but not No Tail, who sleight of fist nicely done. They have Enchant, and Fisher was back up in 1, but they couldn't quite get it. They'll take the Rax top, they will take the Rax mid, and they will more than likely take this game. They're going to grab No Tail. Lincoln Sphere is broken. They've got up the Hex. They should have the Shackles. They do. That's a death coming out. 88 seconds on the sidelines. 4 down. GG is called. And wouldn't you believe it, the start of this best of 5, there is a 1-0 advantage for HellRaisers here for the EU qualifiers for Dota Pit.
Nicely played from HellRaisers, coming out with a victory here in Game 1. That was surprising, Mott. I mean, I don't think anyone expected HellRaisers to take a game